And after waiting, we are back with episode 2. This is week 2 of the regular season. And actually, we're going to start off with the Jets game instead of the Patriots game. Jets going up against the Washington Commanders at Washington. It's going to be a big game. It's a big game for the Jets. They're 0-1. They need a win. And now's the time to really get it. Ahmad, we need to see some more from you. I'm going to be real. We need to see a touchdown. A couple of them, actually. Ahmad dropping back to throw, looking, throwing. And it is caught by Chris Diaz. I mean, to see Chris Diaz in the passing game, it's something you're going to need for a long time. Then going in, Ahmad Montague gives it to Chris on the run game. And I don't know how he gets through this, but getting through that, something only Chris can do. I mean, I'm going to be honest. He's one of the better running backs and probably the best rookie that the Jets have right now. Ethan gets a catch for, I believe, around 3 yards, but 6 catches for 55 last week. That's a great stat line for him to grab. And again, looks like they're going to Ethan early. Looks like Ahmad trusts Ethan as his number one target to some degree, and that's good. As long as he can find somebody he can throw to at any time. Chris making a run up, getting the first down on 3rd and 2 is crucial, and I don't think it's a question. Chris's ability to run the football is way beyond Mitchell's as of right now that we've seen. And Ahmad taking another sack. We got to talk about Ahmad's ability to just not throw the ball away or not run at all. Making a throw, gets it with Keenan Allen. That puts them in field goal range, and they will take the field goal, making it a 7-3 ball game. I didn't even mention that the Commanders had scored a touchdown on their first drive of the game, which means the Jets get the ball to start the second half, which may come in critical for this team. Washington does nothing on their second drive, meaning Ahmad gets the ball with a chance to maybe take the lead, depending on if he can drive down the field this long. Ahmad throwing a ball quick. Ethan, I don't know how that was not a pick. I'm a Commanders fan in real life. That would have made me beyond mad. Giving it to Ethan when you have Mark and James Ball as vertical threats, I don't know. That's just my thought process on that. Ahmad looking 3rd and 9, throwing. That's not going to be caught. No one even got the first down, so looks like we're punting the ball off again. Washington, they don't make the same mistake twice, and they get 7 on their 3rd drive, meaning Ahmad is now down, like he was last week, down 11. Ahmad dropping back, throwing, and at this point, if you're taking those easy comeback throws, take them. We need them on 2nd and 8 right here. Looking, he sees easy slam. Why is the offensive coordinator not giving Ahmad easy throws like this? At this point, it doesn't look like Ahmad is good at making 1 to 5 reads. Give him the first read that's guaranteed open, or give him a safety route. Ahmad throwing another comeback route. I'm not going to say comeback merchant, but it's looking like it. And Ahmad, why are we play actioning? This doesn't work. And this Ahmad takes way too many sacks. He does the Jets. We need to do better. We need to give the ball to Chris Diaz. We need to run the rock. He's an efficient running back, but on 3rd and 11, you already know that's not happening. Ahmad dropping back, looking, seeing something. I don't know what he saw. Maybe a cheerleader in the 3rd row wanted it, but instead, Washington gets another 7. I mean, this game is ending quickly. Second quarter, 55 seconds left. The Jets get the ball to start the 3rd, so they need some type of points here. Ahmad dropping back, throwing another one of those comeback routes. And you're going to hear it a lot. I think that's 3 comeback routes already that I've said. Ahmad, the Jets need you, bro. The Jets thought you were the answer. Dropping back, throwing, and it's caught. James Ball, first down, 46 seconds left, but they're calling their timeouts early, which I really don't like at all. Calling your timeouts this early, you got to let the clock run a little bit. Ahmad dropping back, looking. There's a comeback route there. He gets hit. I would have rather you throw in the comeback route than get hit right there. And they called the timeout. So now they have no timeouts, 42 seconds, and it's 2nd and 19. What are we doing as a Jets organization? What are we doing dialing up on offense? Oh my God! Mark to the 20, the 10. It's a touchdown. How did they go from not having anything deep to Mark catching what looked to be somewhat of a 60-yard touchdown pass to end the second quarter in a critical, and I mean critical moment in the game where if they didn't get that, they'd be down 21-3, but now it's 21-10, start of the 3rd quarter, and the Jets look like they have a chance now. They really do. I don't know why we're not running it with Chris. It's 1st and 10. We should be running it, but instead we throw it to Chris. Hey, as long as Chris gets the ball, I'm okay. 153 yards and 1 touchdown for Ahmad today. Now give it to Chris. But Chris, this is what I've been saying. It's not a genius. I could be any offensive coordinator at this point. Just give Chris the rock and let him run with it. Ahmad throwing it. Oh my God, you can't do that on Marshawn Lattimore. I don't care if it's Keenan Allen. I don't care if it's Justin Jefferson. That's Marshawn. And Marshawn's now superstar X Factor unlocked, which means you're not going to that side. Chris in motion, looking, throwing. Or he's not throwing. He's throwing right now. Oh, my God. On 3rd and 10, that was a critical first down by Ethan. If they do not score that, it's 28-10. It's 28-10 if Ethan doesn't catch that ball. Tremendous pressure by Mikey Singer still. But, hey, Ethan's just the better player. He's a rookie, but, hey, he's coming to ball. 1st and 10. Ahmad dropping back, looking, throwing. And Mark makes the critical catch. Mark's coming up pretty clutch. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying he's the best rookie wide receiver, but he's looking like it. Chris Diaz running, getting some space, and he gets right around 9 yards. And when you have a running back that's getting 9 yards, what do you do? When you have a running back that's getting 4 or 5 yards a carry, what do you do? I think it's pretty simple. You give it to him again. He's going. Oh, at the 7-yard line. 7 rushes, 52 yards. That's an efficient running back. And why they're not giving him the ball is beyond me. Why Ahmad doesn't run with the ball is beyond me. But now it's 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal, 1st and goal. Nothing happens. 2nd and goal. They give it to Chris. Chris will break a tackle. Looking. He can't get it. He gets 2 yards. And on 3rd and goal, I mean, this just sounds like a perfect time for Ahmad to get sacked. This sounds like a perfect time for Ahmad to show me his lack of pocket presence and lack of defensive awareness. I'm telling you, I said it in the first episode, he might be the worst quarterback I've seen when it comes to actually like pocket presence and pocket like analyzation. It's 28-13 now because Jaden scored a touchdown, of course, because that's the GOAT. So now Ahmad has to really come back from behind. Again, James Ball on the run. Needs to break that, but that's a great catch for James Ball. Get him some momentum. I've been trying to... Oh, this was also a challenge, by the way. I didn't get the actual catch. It's 2nd and 2. Ethan made an 8-yard catch, but I want to show you the absolute tiptoes by a rookie wide receiver like that to catch the ball. That's a veteran play. And if I'm being honest, there's no way they were calling that back, and they didn't do it. Ahmad, 2nd and 2. Give it to Chris. This is a obvious give to Chris situation. But no, they want to throw it, and they will. That's a great comeback route by Keenan Allen. I'm not going to lie to you. Just threw it right before he had even broken the route. I love that. 1st and 10. Again, give it to Chris. I don't know how many times I got to say it. Nope, we're not giving it to Chris. We're giving it to James Ball. James Ball picking it up. We got to get the first. Fumble! Oh, no! The Jets! What are we doing? When I was saying James Ball was a reliable outlet, oh, my God, and now they're stunting on the Jets. At home, Washington, James Ball, you can't do that. You can't do that. Fumbles are not okay. And you got hit by corners. You can't fumble in a corner. You're James. Oh, and Jaden Daniels now has the ball with a chance to really end it. 20 for 23, 329, and 4 touchdowns. But he doesn't do anything that drive, which means it's basically a wash, but they had a chance for a play as Mark catching critical throws. 5 catches, 103 yards on the day. He's playing like a baller, but Ahmad, I can't. You can't speak for this. Is it the O-line? Am I tripping? Is it the O-line? It might be the O-line. I got to really look at the film and look at the tape. Ahmad dropping back, throwing. It's a quick throw to Keenan Allen on 2nd and 20. 3rd and 12. This is crucial. If you don't get it, you're going for it on 4th down. I don't see a reason why not. Ahmad looking 3rd and 12. He has all day to throw. He throws it. I'm speechless. What is going on? What are these turnovers? Ahmad with two interceptions, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. I thought he had 2 interceptions. But James Ball a fumble. Ahmad with an interception. That might be his first. I don't remember exactly. But I'm looking at you to show Russell Wilson was definitely in heavy consideration to go in. But we decided, hey, we can't mess up Ahmad's confidence level. The rookie, we got to keep him in the game, even if these games don't matter. Okay, Ahmad had 1. It was 2 total turnovers, so he had 1 pick. But now it's 31-13. Game's virtually over. Let me see what he can do. Let's see what type of players get garbage time catches. And Mark, obviously, getting 2 catches for 7 yards in garbage time. Ahmad dropping back, looking, finding Chris Diaz on the catch. But this game's virtually over. It's virtually done. Like if you score a touchdown here, you're still down 2 possessions. It's a 3-possession game. It's over here. Ethan Bigby getting the catch. 3rd and 1. Crucial throw. And that's just not going to get it done. And then now on 4th and 1, they decide to run it with Chris. It's too late for that. It's too late for that on 4th and 1. Chris isn't a power back. But they end the game. They end the game 31-13. Jets get killed. They fall to 0-2. Ahmad had a worse game this game than he did last game, I'm pretty sure. I can't even tell. Ahmad hasn't had a great game, but he did have his first touchdown, so that's good. But in comparison to players like Jaden, who put up 4 touchdowns today, There's no comparison. Why Chris isn't getting the ball more is beyond me. I think Chris should be getting at least 17 to 22 rushes a game if the Jets want any chance to win this, because clearly Ahmad is not running. And when he is running, he has no pocket presence, no pocket awareness, and he just gets sacked consistently when trying to move out the pocket. And James Ball, that was a critical fumble. I put a lot of that loss on that fumble because there were only 2 possessions down at that point. James Ball right in the red zone fumbles. You can't have that. Ahmad Montague having 92.8 performance, but I actually consider it a lot worse. Chris Diaz averaging 6.1 yards per carry. Why he didn't get the rock, I don't understand. And Mark, 7 catches, 110 yards. Actually, I do understand why Chris didn't get the walk. It's definitely game script. They were down the entire game. I'm surprised Chris had as many touches as he did running the football. But Ethan Bigby, 5 for 37. James Ball, 3 for 43. Chris even catching some passes. Ahmad, I don't know what it is, but you have all the weapons. You got to do something with it. And now, moving on to the second game, the Patriots take on the Atlanta Falcons, which looks kind of, historic in a sense, because you already know what happened when these two teams played in the Super Bowl. I'm not going to bring it up. My man Ethan would not appreciate that. But the Atlanta Falcons looking to beat them. I feel like every time the Patriots and Atlanta play, Atlanta is playing for way more than just a regular season win. They're playing for a championship level win. Here we go. James McCaskey throwing the ball, and it's dropped by me. I mean, it's not really dropped by me. That's great defense, but James McCaskey again throwing to Mills on 2nd and 10. I mean, this looks like he's trying to get us the ball. He's trying to get us the ball early. He throws a deep pass. Gilchrist! Oh my God! That was a dot, and Gilchrist makes an X-Factor level player play. Oh my God! Why are we not getting Gilchrist the ball more? He makes crazy plays. Right here, Mitchell Daigle. It's actually funny how he doesn't get any yards. It's funny how he either gets 10 or he gets 1, and more likely than not, it's 1. James McCaskey throwing finds me. I was not able to catch that, though, because I am being absolutely boxed up in Atlanta. Here we go. James McCaskey throwing. He sees me right now. Yep, I'm open, and I get maybe 7 yards, which means we're probably punting it, but we're not. We're going for it on 4th and 3 because that's what we got, but we gave it to Mitchell, so you already know what's going to happen. We're going to get stuffed. 2 rushes, -2 yards. We got denied. It's that simple. Whenever Mitchell gets the ball, I'm nervous for our team. I'm not nervous for their team. I'm nervous for our team. But Atlanta, they get the ball. What do? They put up 7 early. Michael Penix puts up 7 points, meaning New England is finally trailing. And how do they handle trailing? Well, that's easy. They give it to Calvin Ridley for an easy completion, shovel pass that goes basically 25 yards, 30 yards. And now you're seeing some momentum. Calvin Ridley being their veteran, you got to think about it. Who's better, Keenan Allen or Calvin Ridley as your veteran wide receiver 3? Oh my God, Mitchell finally getting more than 5 yards. He goes and he gets 8 yards, putting him at 3 yards for 6 yards for 3 carries. And now he gets the first 2. So we're seeing a little bit of momentum from Mitchell running the football. But now we have to throw it. We have to find somebody. It's 1st and 10. McCaskey running. Oh, he's not going to throw. He's going to run. He's going to slide to get 8 yards. Ahmad, you should really learn from what you're seeing from James McCaskey, a fellow rookie JPDL member. Now looking. Player in motion. And they're going to run the same play again. This Calvin Ridley play is working like a charm. Great block. It's going to the 10. And it's a touchdown. Wait a minute. They're calling that at the 1? Are you serious? No, they're not calling it at the 1. And it's being reviewed. It has been challenged. The Patriots have challenged the play because this looked like a touchdown. There is no way. If you look at it from this angle, that's a touchdown. And it has to be clear and obvious. I get it. And the officiating made a call that it was on the 1, and they're going to stick to it because they didn't see enough camera evidence, I guess. I don't know. That's a touchdown in my book. But anyway, Daigle gets the easy 1-yard touchdown, and that's probably going to skew his fantasy numbers. So a lot of people who are barely starting Mitchell in fantasy, they just got 6 points that they were not expecting. Now, the Atlanta Falcons, they get stopped, meaning that still in the first quarter, the Patriots have the ball for a 3rd time. Right here, Mills catches the ball. 3rd and 5 now. This is critical. This is critical play right here. I'm saying go to me all day. I'll say go to me all day. And that's exactly what they do. They go to me because I make those big plays. James, find me. Find me and I will get you the yards you require. Look at that dot. Look at that dot. Yeah, you know what? It's my play. So I'm going to keep it up a little longer. It's my play. Okay, my fault. Let's go back. Let's be unbiased now. We have Mills in motion. 1st and 10. Easy out route to Mills. And I like that. 2nd and 4, Please do not run this with Daigle. Please. I don't even remember what it was. It's not a run to Daigle. What is it? McCaskey, throw it. Big. He dropped the football. AJ Terrell was locking up. And I'm going to be real. AJ Terrell been locking up this entire game. That should have been a pick, but I was open. If you had just lobbed that ball up to me, that's a touchdown. We don't get it. So what do? We take 3 and we take back the lead. Atlanta get the ball and they do nothing with it, punting it again for, I believe, the 3rd time. Give me the ball. Just give me the ball and get out of my way. I'm breaking tackles. Yeah, I'm a fast dude. I'm a small, fast dude, but that's what I do. Mitchell Daigle. Oh, my God. 6 rushes for 9 yards. And you already know back-to-back Mitchell plays is never good. But he got 4 yards on that, so we'll take that any day. Anytime we get 4 yards from Mitchell, it's a W. McCaskey throwing it, and he's not going to pick that up. I'm not. AJ Terrell's locking me up. I'm not going to lie. If I'm on AJ Terrell, do not even look my direction. That boy is locked up, and we're punting the ball. What is this? An interception? I think it's in the red zone. It's at the 1-yard line, which means Daigle has a chance to actually get fantasy players more than 10 points in his game. But he doesn't get it. Second time? Nope, they're running a play action. I don't even know what type of play that was, but it worked. McCaskey to Jaheim Bell. That should be to Gilchrist, but instead it's to Jaheim Bell, who plays the violin. And look, this is an excellent constructed play. Offensive coordinator deserves a lot of credit for what he did here. Beautiful play. The defense is stunted. And now Atlanta has to respond, and they don't. 17-7 in the second quarter. James McCaskey throwing a quick out route to Nick Mills. That's that guy. Nick Mills is also. I'm always going to respond to my player. 4th and 1. That was 3rd and 1. That was quick. God dang, I forgot. Interception by Jabril Peppers. Another interception in the red zone. McCaskey looking, dropping back, throwing. It's me. I catch it after getting absolutely smacked. Screenplay. It's going to Daigle. Daigle has a chance. But it doesn't happen. Daigle in motion. It's 3rd and 2. Daigle, get the yards. He gets it. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Is it going to be a run? Is it going to be a pass? I don't know. It's going to be a pass. Mills. I don't know how he didn't catch that, but Ridley gets it done. Making it 24-7. 24-7 in the first half of play. This is by far the best New England game they have had. And now to start the second half. We don't start the second half, actually. They just didn't do anything with it. So now we have the ball with 8 minutes start in the 3rd quarter. Give it to me. Let me cook. I got smacked. 5 catches for 52 yards, though. Starting to feel my presence a little bit. I know I said that in the first episode that I didn't feel my presence, but you can obviously feel that Mitchell Daigle running the ball 2 times in a row won't pick you up a first down ever. I mean, I bet my life on that. Anyway, James McCaskey dropping back, throwing something. Mills was a yard short. But they went for it. I didn't know that, but Mills picked up 11 yards, and that means the drive will continue. Mitchell, if he had just breaking that, that's a touchdown. If he had just breaking that to the outside, but he has no speed, and McCaskey gets hit. That's an Ahmad level hit, but 1st and 10. We need something here. McCaskey running? No, he's not. He's just going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked again. 2nd and 15. Looking, it's me. I'm going to catch the ball, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. Why does everyone feel like just absolutely smacking my life? Like, these are unnecessary roughness calls every time. McCaskey running, throwing on the run. Mills! Touchdown! Nick Mills, the first time a rookie wideout from the JPDL has scored a touchdown, and it's Nick Mills in the second game. Look at this throw on the run to a wide open Mills. That is great work from Nick. And, Nick don't celebrate. But we are locking Atlanta up. They went for it on 4th and they didn't get it, which means Mills, again. Okay, now this is where you're starting to see Atlanta's being real physical with us. Like, really physical. Like, right here, smacked me after smacking Mills. And then what do they do on 3rd and 2? Let's see. Play action pass. McCaskey throwing. And it's wide open to Mills. Oh, my God. Mills just carved up AJ Terrell. Who would have thought? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Daigle actually picked up more than 4. Oh, he picked up actually 14 rushes for 23 yards. Are you kidding me? That's not a run game. That's like kneeling. I might as well just tush push the entire time. James McCaskey throwing. Caught by Mills. Mills, 10 catches, 104 yards. Are you kidding me? Is Mills the go-to guy in New England? This has to be a throw, right? It is a throw. McCaskey on the move. Wait, he stops. He's throwing it to the outside. Oh, my God. No way. There's no way that was a touchdown. There's no way Gilchrist had just caught that. No, Gil. No, I gotta see it. There's no way he just on AJ Terrell too. There's no way. Let me see the review. I can't tell. Oh my god, the tiptoes of a Gilchrist Kwanzaa. Look at this throw. Oh my lord. What in the Michael Jackson am I looking at right now? And AJ Terrell, what are you doing? Where are you going? You know what? Maybe it's just me that gets locked up by AJ Terrell, because clearly Nick Mills and Gilchrist on this drive, they got his number. And Gilchrist, that's a great catch. And just proving why I think Gilchrist should get more targets. Atlanta did nothing on their possession again because they're absolute garbage. No offense, Ethan. And 38-17, McCaskey, why are we throwing? I don't know, but we just threw a pick. I don't know why we're still letting them in the game. Good tackle from Mitchell Daigle. Maybe he's playing the wrong position. Maybe we should play defense. But they do score a touchdown, making it 38-24, and Mitchell running the ball gets 3 yards. McCaskey throwing it to me. Why he lofted it, I don't know, but that ain't going to work on this defense. And on 3rd and 7, McCaskey running. He's going to get stopped. 4th and 3. Why does Ahmad not do that? Ahmad has more speed than he does, but great. We're punting the ball off. And is it another pick? Christian Gonzalez picks it in the red zone again. What is this? What is our defense? Our defense is balling. McCaskey on the run. Touchdown. He should have thrown it to me. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of butthurt, but, I'm fine with it. I'm kind of hurt, but I'm fine with it, but I'm just going to dance because, at the end of the day, a win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care if everyone and their mama has a touchdown but me. A win is a win, and that's how we end the game off. I believe it was 45-24, I think the score was. 45-24. I mean, it was a great performance from, honestly, James McCaskey. Honestly, the quarterback was in sync. Calvin Ridley, Nick Mills, Gilchrist Kwanzaa, Jaheim Bell, and a running touchdown. He had 5 total touchdowns in the game. Are you kidding me? Including Gilchrist with the tippy toes, which far exceed Ethan's tippy toe catch he made earlier in this episode. But the New England Patriots being 2-0 and the Jets being 0-2, I would have never thought it. James McCaskey, 108 quarterback rating. Probably should have had more. I don't know. They're definitely slouching on that rating. He should have had a lot more. He played an excellent game. I don't even want to see what the run game looks like. I'm going to be honest. 17 attempts, 30 yards, 1.7 yards per carry, but one touchdown. So he at least had 9 points in terms of just running the football if you're a fantasy owner of Mitchell Daigle, which you shouldn't be, and you definitely shouldn't be starting him in the league. Now going to the wide receiver class, we see, I don't know what we're doing, wide receiver class there. Nick Mills, 10 catches for 104 yards and a touchdown. That's wide receiver 1 level stuff. Will Fitzgerald, 7 catches for 62. Your touchdown's coming. Gilchrist, 2 catches, 36 and a touchdown. And Mitchell Daigle, 2 catches, 8 yards. That's great work. And now we're looking at the JPDL rookie stats in total. McCaskey clearly running away as the best quarterback and being 2-0 while Ahmad is 0-2 with terrible stats. Looking at the running game, it's clear to me Chris Diaz is by far the best running back that we have seen so far out of these 2 games in the JPDL. Mitchell has a lot of work to do. And then, I ain't gonna lie, suddenly, these 2 look like they're actually pretty close to each other. I don't want to, say which one's better yet and which one's not better, but the stats, they're showing the stats. I'm just saying. And then our sleeper, Mark Luther, 12 receptions, 175 yards, and a touchdown for the season. But don't sleep on Nick Mills. Nobody had Nick Mills putting up this type of production, and him doing that, credit to him. And finally, we need to get these tight ends more involved. This week, they got in way more involved than they did last week, but we need more. And we need more in episode 3, so I can't wait.